edition of Book Readers Press. We are still reading out of William J Bennett's The Book of Virtues, and the topic that we're doing is perseverance, which I think is a lovely topic. It's actually spelled Perseveranc. Perseverance. I wouldn't be able to spell that if I was writing. But anyways, the poem that we're reading I haven't read before, but it does have an author this time. It's actually called Solitude, which I think is very important. For some, not for all. Some people are people. Sorry, that's my toilet. Anyways, some people are people, and some people are solitude people, and there's like a whole bunch in between: introverts, extroverts, people who need their time to themselves, people who don't. Me, on the other hand, I'm a people person. I love being around people, and I like to enjoy people for what they're worth. I do like a little bit of alone time to do my own activities and get my thoughts together and read, of course, obviously. But I like being around people. I like living with people. I like, eating with people. I actually, I hate eating alone. Like, I will not eat if I have to eat alone. And there's Patch. Hi, Patch. Can you lay down or something, buddy? Because you just opened the door and they got you all riled up. That's great. I'm going to have to, yeah, thank you. No, you got to lay. If you're going to be in here, you got to lay down. Or out. Get out. One or the other. You really fucked that up, buddy. I'm a people person, and I enjoy being around people, learning from people, teaching people, inspiring people. Those are some of the things that I like to do. So this poem is called Solitude, and it's by Wheeler Wilcox, which I think is quite a name. It says, sometimes we persevere with the help of compassion of friends and loved ones. Sometimes we have to do it all alone. This poem speaks of the hard truth, but one we might as well accept nonetheless. Pain is harder to share than joy, but if we bring ourselves to endure cheerfully, we'll find more company along the way. And I think that is true. The poem goes, laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but it has trouble even of its own. Sing and the hills will answer. Sigh, it is a loss of the air. The echoes bound to a joyful sound, but shriek from voice and care. Rejoice and men will seek you. Grieve and they will turn and go. They want full measure of all your pleasure, but they do not need your woe. Be glad and your friends are many. Be sad and you lose them all. There are none to decline your nectared wine, but alone you must drink life's gall. Feast in your halls, feast in your halls are crowded, fast and the world goes by. Succeed and give, and it helps you live, but no man will help you die. There is room in the halls of pleasure for a large and lordly train, but one by one we must all file on through the narrow aisles of pain. When I'm reading this, it kind of reminds me of Emily Dickinson, which I really do like. I like the cadence of it. I also think that it's very true. When you are high vibing, good vibing, doing, things that make you feel fulfilled and valued, you do attract that. And when you are in a state of agony or defeat, you also attract pretty much nothing except for more of that. I've been through that personally, and now I'm at a stage in my life where I really don't let anything get me down, regardless if I hear it, see it, think it, believe it, even for a moment. I always know that there's duality, and there is a other side to that. Now, sometimes you have to climb up that ladder and make your way to a higher place, and sometimes people like me, we flip on a dime. It's 1 minute is this, the next minute is nope. I'm making a commitment not to feel this way. I'm going to go in this direction and do this to make myself go in this direction. and then we just soar on that way. So I appreciate the story of Solitude, and I appreciate the story of perseverance. And I actually think it's kind of ironic that the story is called Solitude, but it has so much in there about how to attract a non-solitude life. So I think if you're in a state where you feel depressed or anxious or things, because we all have those times. Sometimes people have days like that and then they get over it and keep it moving. Sometimes it's years. Sometimes it fluctuates. In the morning they don't feel great, but by the end of the day they do. So, I'm a strong believer in do what makes you feel whole. Have a little bit of faith, which I think is going to be the lasting topic or the last video. We get to honesty, which I love. Keep doing what fills you up, either emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, psychologically. There's a whole bunch of these. I'm not going to get into any of them today, but I do believe that, in all honesty, if you start with one, it leaks over to the other, kind of like a full jar kind of thing, pouring water in a jar at least. So this poem was by Emily Wheeler Wilcox. I will be leaving a little bit of Wikipedia blurb about her in the comment or in the description. I have a ton of work to do. I have auditions to do. I have writing to do. And I have to organize my phone because it is littered with so many ideas that I have got to get in a 5-year plan or something, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do that if I don't organize. So, thank you for watching as always. Thank you for excusing Patches for doing his little soiree and the F-bomb I dropped, so I apologize. But anyways, like, comment, or subscribe, and keep reading.